Hey, good morning. I'm John. Today is Friday, February 3rd, 2023. We made it to another Friday. Congratulations to both of us. This is my daily vlog and stand-up documenting my progress of trying to make content creation a sustainable, livable hobby slash job slash whatever it is. I never know what to call it. I don't know why. If you're here every day, you know what we're talking about. If you're not, welcome. Let's start with a quick update from yesterday. Cool stuff yesterday. I was not as productive yesterday, like for shooting editing stuff, but I did get a lot of background work done yesterday. I prepped video from the latest podcast recording so we can start chopping it up into pieces. Posted several things on social, replied to a bunch of comments. Spent some time, quite a bit of time yesterday, tweaking the writing of the video, the last long form video for this week that I will be producing today. And depending on how the day goes, I'll either release it at the end of today or Saturday morning. This is another follow-up, an editorial to the new products that came out from CES last month. And I think this has potential to do well. It has a very clickable thumbnail that I've been working on. We talked about that a little bit yesterday. So I want to tweak the writing on it a bit in preparation of actually shooting, so I have all the stuff in it that I want to make it very, very valuable and maximize what I think it has the potential to do. Those editorials have been doing well, following up on those news stories, so I want to make sure I do it right, you know. Also, I did have that follow-up meeting with the manufacturing company that we talked about. There's not a lot I can talk about in the meeting. It was very open and complimentary. They said they really liked my work. You know, they go, hey, we watch all your stuff. We like your comments. We like your editorial. A recent video I did was 5 ways to improve a product, and they said on the call, like, hey, we saw that video and we're considering those things now and so they want to talk to me about kind of some plans. It's the kind of thing where it was a very great, nice overture to what could be a longer term relationship. To the point where they had me go ahead and sign an NDA so that we can share information, and I can be trusted to hold that information, but be a kind of an internal confidant about that stuff. So having a good relationship with a company like that, and I even spoke to them a bit about the fact that I'm not a shill, and you're not gonna hey, you want a great review on something, and they even said, no, we appreciate your videos because you do point out the things you don't like, but you explain why, and it's the stuff that I like doing. I don't do a review to just go, this thing's garbage, unless it is garbage and I explain why, and give it an appropriate review. But anyway, the bottom line is I think it was a very, very good first call with them. We said we have some action items we've already followed up on, and again, some stuff I just not to be elitist or coy. It's just stuff that I can't talk about to maintain a trust. But very, very cool stuff. It makes me very, very happy to have that relationship opened up a little bit more. So that was yesterday. Today, as I mentioned, can finish. I have to shoot now that I've fully written and tweaked the script. I have to shoot and then start editing this longer form video. I wish it was ready. I want to drop it right now. Like, I'm excited to see what the reaction is to it. You'll see, but I think it'll be cool. I think it has a great potential to do well. We'll see. Well, it's one of those where this is going to be another test where I think if I do this is a culmination of lots of strategies that I've learned. If I lump them all into this video, which I've been spending a little extra time on, I think it has great potential. So this is a test to see if all these things I've learned and my assumptions and how I process it and apply it, if it actually performs like I expect it to. I would hope that before the weekend is out, this should have a couple thousand views at least. If I'm wrong, well, we'll talk about it. We'll see, right? So there, I'm putting my line in the sand. That's what I believe. By Monday morning when we talk, I think that video should be out and have over 2,000 views. So you heard it here first, and you'll hear me eat my words on Monday if I'm wrong. One little thing I want to talk about we haven't talked a little bit about this in a while, which is kind of just the financial situation of being laid off and, doing this and living off of savings. There's unexpected things that come along, or there are expected things that I forgot so a year ago, gainfully employed, we moved our auto insurance from one company to another because I realized that my old company was slowly jacking up the prices. So I'm like, what am I paying this much for? And I renegotiated with another company. But to get the best rate, you pay the whole year up front in March. Great, cool. And then I got the email the other day that says, hey, just a reminder and a warning, you're gonna get this giant chunk of money charged to you on, and it like shot like a shiver through me, like like you're driving and you see, flashing police lights behind you. You're like, oh, like your heart sinks a little bit, like, oh no, When I stop and think about it, that's money that's baked into our budget. It's not unexpected money. It's just that it's a big lump that's going to happen in March that I have to, absorb and then repay myself, kind of thing, as time goes on. And it's it's just a matter of moving money around because it's all, the money is already there and allotted. But I had forgotten about it, and it reminds me that I am living a bit on a bit of a precarious edge because it doesn't take but like a hurricane to come through in the summer and do a bunch of damage and cost us some money, or me to get violently ill and have to have a hospital stay or something. Anything could happen that could really just derail everything that I'm trying to do. And so, there's a bit of caution. Like I find that I'm tiptoeing around things that I mean, silly stuff like literally I'm driving a little slower just because I don't want to get in an accident or cause damage to my car or, hurt something. You don't want anything unexpected to happen when you're just trying to live on this razor's edge to kind of be an entrepreneur. I expect this is something that every entrepreneur going off on their own experiences. I never had, because I never perceived or thought that I would ever be doing this. So it's more interesting, revelations as things come along in time that just remind me that I'm doing something a little bit dangerous, and not like bad boy, isn't that cool, biker gang dangerous. I'm talking like be careful, you could fall and slip and hurt yourself, kind of dangerous. So there's not a moral to this story. It's just those little things keep popping up, and probably will still, because I kind of envision this to be about a 1-year project that we're only 3 months into, and there'll probably be more of these things come up in the near future that I hadn't expected or anticipated, and it'll be interesting to see what those things are. Okay, time for me to get to work on this Friday. And again, I'll say it one more time, it's Friday. Here's the weekend. We're ready after one more day of knuckling down and getting stuff done. Thank you for stopping by to check out the vlog today. If you're here every day, thank you. I love you for that. I so much appreciate you being here. Have a fantastic Friday and a great weekend, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.